This is Scrap Station, and I wanted to, I was asked to do a tutorial on the little book that I made on my Chunky Charm swap over on Mini Album Scraps. Mary wanted me to do a little tutorial on how I made this. So that's what I'm gonna do, and this would be my first like real tutorial. So forgive me if I do anything wrong, but I hope you like this little book. And actually she's gonna have a swap for these, so we're gonna be making like little mini books for charms. So this is how I do it. There may be different ways to do it, but I've already covered this little one, and this measures, where's my ruler? See, I'm already messing up. This one measures 1 inch wide by 1 2/4. So just a little bitty thing. So this is I covered one just for the sake of time, and then I have another one here, and I'll cover it on camera. So I just basically cut the paper to have like a little let me see, I think the paper was 1 3/4 by, let's stretch it out here. Oops. Yeah, that's like also 1 3/4. So about so that you can have like at least a little tab to cover, and everybody should know how to miter the corners and all that good stuff. So I just use my quick dry glue here. Of course it doesn't want to come out. So if we can get that. Okay. Oops. Almost said too much. So just put glue on all your sides. And I just take my bone folder and bring it over. Oh, stick down. Okay, and you're gonna tuck the edges there. Just fold it over. That glue is probably about dry on that side. Okay. So now I have both my front and back cover of the little book, and these will be covered up. So next I had a 10-inch strip, and I've already scored them, and they're scored at, I think it's a quarter. Yeah, 3/4. So they're scored at 3/4, every 3/4. But the first side is actually scored at a half inch, and then this is scored at every 3/4 until you get to the end to score at another half. So that way it makes the little page. And if you want it longer, you can do the whole 12-inch strip, because I think I did the a 12-inch strip in this one, and I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 pages in that one, and I think this one will have 6 pages. So all I do, I reinforce the score lines with my bone folder. So I just go in. If you want them to have the little pockets at the top, you would just glue the two sides, and that way you have a pocket on the top. Oh, sorry. You just do the two sides, and the pocket be on the top. But I glued all my pages down. So let's do that. And don't need much. So you just go in and glue all the pages. And what you see how it's start to form the little pages. It doesn't need a gusset or anything because you're not going to be putting any embellishments on it, because it's just a little charm book. I mean, a little book to hang as a charm. And I did use a strip stamp to stamp it to make it look like it's a book written. You can decorate it however you want. Okay. So I have all of my pages that I want. See that? See? And at this point, you would probably want to do your stamp if you're stamping it, and inking the edges. But I'm not going to do that. So then, what are you going to do? Sorry, I keep going out of camera. It's going to line it up here. You can see that. Oops. And then you take your next one and place it on top. And all the paper is just scrap papers that I had. So you gotta line this up straight. Sorry about that. Make sure it's lined up. And that's how the book will open. So you'll take some other scrap pieces and get my scissors. I'm just gonna cut this down a little bit. And this all depending on what size book you have. How big this piece is gonna be. So I just like to have a little, see how that covers that piece that you had in there. So I'll go ahead and cut the other one also. Okay. Whoops. I'll do glue. And next page. So see, you have a little book, and then I add a spine on the back. Let's see. And I like to curl it. If you see, it has like a little curve, contour to it. And before you put it on, you want to add a brad so that, you know, you'll have a spot for your charm. So I just take this and right in the center, if I can get this. It's right in the center. So you can add your brad. I'm just setting my crocodile here. So you just set your brad. It sits so well. Okay. And just add that to the spine of your book. You want to make sure which side is the rear. Front side and back side. And do the other side. Add just a little bit of glue. Let's hold it to the tips. My love or hate relationship with this glue, because I like it, but it takes a minute for it to settle sometimes. And the oozing. I'm just wiping some of the glue off here. So there you have a little book that you can use as a charm, because you've added your little brad there. And you can add a jump ring. Also, before you put the inside pages on, if you want to, like I did with this one, you want to add the ribbon before you put down the page to cover your little flap. You put the ribbon in there, and that way you have some type of closure, or whatever closure you want to use. Because if it's hanging on a charm, I think it'll be more easier if the book has a closure on it. But isn't that cute? It's so cute. And you can decorate the front with itty bitty stuff or whatever. So, but that's how I've created my little book. Would love to see what you guys create for Mary's Swap over on Many of Them Scraps. The glue still doesn't want to hold. So check us out over on Many of Them Scraps. Mary is going to do this itty bitty witty bitty. Did I say too many itty bitties? Itty bitty minis over on Many of Them Scraps for the embellishment group this month. And she asked me to do a quick little tutorial. So I hope you guys found that easy enough to do. But you can make them as small as you want, as big as you want. I've done some before where I made them like really small to go inside an exploding box. So the little books are like, you know, in the bottom part of the exploding box, and they were smaller than this. So you can make these as small, but I think Mary has the size. It's gonna be 1 inch by 1 1/4. So I think those are the size requirements. I'm not for sure, but check out Mini Album Scraps under the embellishment swap. Hope you join us. Thank you. Bye bye.